It started with exhaustion, the kind that weighs on you, makes your bones ache. I was sleeping 8 hours a night, but every morning I felt worse, like I hadn't slept at all. Then, the bruises started, small at first, little patches of darkness on my arms, my legs, my ribs, like I'd been grabbed. But I live alone. I told myself it was stress, that I was tossing and turning in my sleep. But then, the dreams started. I'd wake up gasping, drenched in sweat, certain that someone had been in my room, watching me, standing over my bed, breathing. I never remembered the details, just a shape, a figure, and a whisper just before I woke up, almost ready. I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong, so I set up my camera, just to prove to myself that I was imagining things. The first night, nothing. The second, nothing. But on the third night, at exactly 3:07 a.m., I sat up, eyes wide open, but I never woke up. I watched the footage the next morning. I saw myself, lying still, peaceful. Then without warning, my body sat up, slow, mechanical, like a puppet. I turned my head toward the camera, and I smiled. A wide, frozen grin. My lips moved, but no sound came out. So I turned up the volume, and that's when I heard it, beneath the static, a voice, almost ready. I barely slept the next night. I left the camera running, and at 3:07 a.m., it happened again. My body sat up, turned toward the camera, smiled. But this time it stood up. I watched, frozen, as I walked to the camera, face still locked in that grin. Then I leaned in, so close, I could see my own breath against the lens. And I spoke, for the first time, not in my voice, in something deeper, wrong, almost ready. I didn't watch the rest of the footage. I didn't need to, because this morning, I woke up, standing in the middle of my room, facing my camera. My lips felt sore. I touched my mouth, and I realized something. I'd been smiling, almost ready,